There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Our town, our TV. Amherst City Cable. Your home for Comets football. Amherst City Cable.
All right, you ready for some baseball trivia?
Let's do it.
What year produced the most no-hit games in the big leagues?
7 no-hitters in 1990.
Wow, that's right. Now a question that's not trivial. How many children will witness bullying this year?
Huh.
The answer? 3 out of 4.
75%?
That's
Wow.
right. How many of them will say something?
Kids want to help.
One. Second quarter just underway, 3rd down and 1. And here's Crum, and he's going to be brought down in the backfield. Nice pursuit there by the Comets. Todd Hastings gets in there and makes a tackle in the backfield with a little bit of help from Nathan Nunez. So that's going to make it 4th down. Let's see what the call is going to be here. DJ Shaw go for it, or are they going to kick the field goal? I'm thinking with the way the Midview offense has been running tonight, they go for it without too much question. Oh, no, okay. That's going to make it 4th down and 5. But Midview's going to go for it. Sapancic in the backfield, 4 receiver set. And I think we're going to get a delay of game call here on Midview. Yeah, so that's going to back Midview up another 5. And let's see what the decision is now. Probably still going to go for it because that would make it about a 22-yard field goal. Nope, they're going to get, okay, they're going to kick it. Be about a 30-yarder. We'll get to see what kind of leg Kellen McGuire has here. He'll kick it out of the hold of Logan Bolin. Here's the snap, good snap, ball's down, and that's, I don't know if a Comet got a hand on that or not, but it was a line drive, which is exactly what you want if you're holding a baseball bat, not so much when you're kicking a field goal. So, Comets dodge another bullet. Looks like we got a player down on the field. And we're going to get an official's timeout. We'll take one, too, while they attend to the injury. You're watching Comets football on Amherst City Cable.
Your home for Comets football. Amherst City Cable.
All right, you ready for some baseball trivia?
Let's do it.
What year produced the most no-hit games in the big leagues?
7 no-hitters in 1990.
Wow, that's right. Now a question that's not trivial. How many children will witness bullying this year?
Huh.
The answer? 3 out of 4.
75%?
That's
Wow.
right. How many of them will say something?
Kids want to help, but don't know how. Teach them how to stop bullying and be more than a bystander at stopbullying.gov.
Serving Amherst and Amherst Township, your hometown television station, Amherst City Cable.
Okay, we are back. 10:49 to go here in the first half. The Middies lead 6-0. They just missed a field goal, so the Comets will take over on their own 20-yard line. And looks like we're getting another play called in from the sideline. 4 receiver set. Cotterill the lone back. There's the snap to DeJesus. It's low. He's just going to hang on to it and keep it himself. And he's going to pick up some decent yardage. Give him about 4 on that play, maybe 5. So positive yardage for the Comets. They're going to give DeJesus 6 on that carry. Okay, they just changed it back to 5, so I was right the first time. That's going to be a handoff up the middle. Cotterill going to get a few before he is gang tackled and brought down short of first down yardage. No, they're going to give him a first down. All right. Bolin in there on the tackle. So the Comets with their first down of the night. Here's DeJesus back to throw, looking left all the way. That one's intended for Josh Kelly, but it's dropped. Nice coverage there by Midview. Ryan Miller gets in there with some nice coverage. That'll make it 2nd down and 10. And mercifully, the sun is finally starting to go down and go behind the clouds here, and it might drop down to a more reasonable 90 degrees. And that's a bad snap, and DeJesus makes the right move. He's going to keep it, and he's got some room to work, and nice job there. Nick DeJesus picks up the bad snap and rolls ahead for a Comets first down. And the Comets with their best field position of the night. They are on their own 48. Here's DeJesus back again. He's going to hang on to it one more time. Can he get some good yardage? He's going to. We'll give DeJesus about 6 on that before Damian Mahone gets in there with the tackle. And the Comets showing some signs of life on offense for the first time tonight. We'll make it 2nd and 4. If you tuned in for the game last week, we bought a bunch of new equipment last year, and we tried to televise the game, but I'll finish that after this play. Here's DeJesus going to hand it off to Cotterill, and Cotterill's going to get nowhere. Good penetration by the Midview defensive line. Alec Four leading the tackle. But back to last week's game, we taped it. We had it ready to televise, but there were a few technical issues with the new system that we're using, so we were unable to air that, but we hopefully have all the kinks worked out this week, and you should be able to watch this game both on Amherst City Cable Channel 95, and we will upload it to our YouTube channel where you can watch it anytime you'd like. So 3rd down and 6 for the Comets. They are finally on the good side of the 50. Here's DeJesus going to roll right, looking to throw. Got some time, but he can't find anyone, so he's going to be brought down for no gain. Brett Sapancic and Jordan Shevel on the tackle there. That'll make it 4th down and 4. Looks like the Comets are going to go for it. Nope. Looks like they changed their minds and they're going to send out the punt unit. Probably the wise choice. Joe DeAndrea back to kick for the Comets. Let's see. It looks like it's Bolin back to receive for Midview. Let's see if Joe can get off a better kick. And that one looks like it might be a pretty good one. It's going to get a Comets bounce, but not quite enough of a bounce. But it will put Midview inside their own 20 to start this drive. So the Middies will take over on their own 14. They lead 6-0. They have moved the ball well tonight, but they've only been able to get in the end zone the one time. That was a Dustin Crum 1-yard TD run way back with about 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. Since then, it's been a drive that worked its way down inside Comets territory and was ended on a Tyler Harris interception. And then the missed field goal attempt on 4th and 10 after the delay of game penalty. Crum's going to roll left. Got some time. Got a man. He's got a receiver there and the catch. Damian Mahone brings it down for about a 5-yard gain.
Down by a group of Comets, including Tyler Eaton and Nathan Nunez.
Nunez, Eaton, and I think Harris in there on the tackle for Amherst. Well, they're going to give. Looks like they're going to give Mahone 7 on that, so that'll make it 2nd down and 3. 7:13 to go here in the first half. Crum back to throw. Again, lots of time. Now he's getting a little bit of a pass rush. Gets the ball out, and it's going to be caught. Did he stay in bounds is the question, and yes, that's going to be a catch. Dante Redwood brings it in for another Midview first down. And that's been the story all night for the Comets. They just can't seem to stop the big play. So that'll bring the Middies out to their 42. First down and 10. Crum going to throw it again. This time he's got a man right there. Let's see if he can bring it in. No, just overthrows Dimitri Redwood. But it looks like Brandon Fernandez and Chad Perkins, or not, excuse me, not Perkins, that was Tyler Eaton. Looks like they might have bid on the play or the pump fake there. And if Redwood could have caught that, he could have ran from here all the way to Lorraine. So the Comets get a break on the overthrown ball by Dustin Crum. Second down and 10. That's going to be a handoff to Zupancic, and he's going to work his way up the middle and get good yardage. He is brought down by a whole lot of Amherst Comets. Tim DeFranco leading the tackling there. And that's going to make it third down and 1. And again, the Middies in Comets territory. So third down and 1. Middies just on the other side of the 50. There's a snap, and Crum's going to keep it. He'll get first down yardage and more. Dustin Crum trying to get loose, and he picks up nice yardage all the way down to the Amherst 32-yard line before he's run out of bounds. DeFranco and Perkins in there to run him out, but not before Dustin Crum picks up another big gainer for the Midview Middies. 6 minutes to go here in the first half. Midview leads this one 6-0. Looks like Four is back in the backfield again. Here's Crum with the snap. He's going to fake the handoff and keep it. He's going to get a few yards there. Nice little juke move before he's brought down. Nathan Nunez on the tackle for the Comets, but not before Dustin Crum picks up around 5. Middies on the move again. Second down and 7 with 5:14 to go in the first half. Crum back to throw. He's going to find the outlet receiver. That's Four, and Four is going to get around the corner and get first down yardage. As he is ridden out of bounds there by Tyler Harris. So Four with another Middy first down, and they are knocking on the door yet again. Let's see if they can punch their ticket this time and get in the end zone. Four is going to check out, and Zupancic's going to come back in as the lone setback. Redwood, Bolin, Redwood, and Miller are your receivers. First and 10 from the 17. Crum back to throw again. Good pursuit by the Comets, but Crum's going to get away, and he's just going to check it down there. Finds a man. He's going to get Bolin for a positive gain. Dustin Crum showing really good poise for a sophomore quarterback. Tell this young man's going to be a player for a couple years to come here. Oh, they're going to say that he was out of bounds on the catch, so that will be an incomplete pass. Second down and 10 from the Amherst 17-yard line. And Crum's going to roll right. And he's going to cut back left. Stays with it, and that one was intended for Bolin, but good coverage by the Comets secondary. Chad Perkins and Tyler Harris there, and Crum did the smart thing, just throwing that one away. So third down and 10, and the Comets again doing the bend but don't break bit on defense. And do we have a timeout? I don't think so, but if the Middies do, yeah, now we're going to get the timeout. That's going to be a timeout Midview, so we'll take a break. It's 6-0. The Middies are on the move. You're watching Comets football on Amherst City Cable.
your home for Comets football. Amherst City Cable.
All right, you ready for some baseball trivia?
Let's do it.
What year produced the most no-hit games in the big leagues?
7 no-hitters in 1990.
Wow, that's right. Now a question that's not trivial. How many children will witness bullying this year?
Huh.
The answer? 3 out of 4.
75%?
That's
Wow.
right. How many of them will say something?
Kids want to help, but don't know how. Teach them how to stop bullying and be more than a bystander at stopbullying.gov.
Serving Amherst and Amherst Township, your hometown television station. Amherst City Cable.
Welcome back. Middy's coming out of a timeout. They're looking at a 3rd down and 10 from the Amherst 17-yard line. 4:45 to go in the first half. Midview leads this one 6-0 on a Dustin Crum 1-yard touchdown run back in the first quarter. They've had other opportunities, but a Tyler Harris interception and a missed field goal attempt have limited the scoring to just the 1 touchdown. So here's Crum back to throw. Looking over the middle, going to go to his right this time. Got a man wide open, and that's going to be a Midview touchdown as Damian Mahone takes it in. And the Comets again having trouble on 3rd down. So a 17-yard touchdown pass. Dustin Crum to Damian Mahone, and that's going to put the Middies up 12 with the extra point attempt to come. Now, they missed the first extra point. And it looks like we got a different kicker in there. This might be, I think, number 20, Kobe Hirschfelder. And it's either him or it's going to be Ryan Miller. I think it was Miller on the last one, so we're going to go with Miller. That one is up, and it looks like he got that one. He did indeed, so that's going to make the score 13-0. Middies with 4:37 to go here in the first half. Dustin Crum on a 1-yard TD run back in the first, and then it's Crum to Mahone for a 17-yard touchdown pass on 3rd down and 10. And that makes it 13-0. We'll have the bands coming up for you at halftime. And of course, you'll be able to see the band's performance either as part of the game, or you can watch the band's performance alone, as the YouTube version of the game will be cut down into the 1st, 2nd quarter, halftime, 3rd, and 4th quarter. So if you don't want to watch the whole thing, you can pick from the 5 different segments to choose from. You can find us on YouTube. Just search Amherst City Cable. A lot of programming up there. We've got the sports show up there, Karate Times up there, the Community Voice, Your Choice, Your Voice, some city council meetings, and we are adding stuff all the time. Real simple. Just go to YouTube and type in Amherst City Cable, and our channel will pop right up there for you. Okay, that was Hirschfelder on the kick on the extra point. He's going to kick it off. Berlin DeAndrea, and looks like Perkins back to receive for the Comets. And that was going to go over DeAndrea's head into the end zone for the touchback. So that'll bring the Comets out to start on their own 20-yard line. Not a bad drive by the Comets on their last offensive possession, but it stalled out. Let's see if they can put something together here with 4:37 to go in the first half. On a hot night here at Amherst Memorial Field, temperature easily in the 90s when this one started. Fortunately, the sun's gone down and behind the clouds, so it's cooled off some. And that's why you see the Comets in their white jerseys at home tonight. A lot of teams do that when it's hot. They will wear the white jerseys because, as we know, the white doesn't draw the heat as much as the dark colors do. So here's DeJesus. Drops back to pass, throws to his right, and that's intercepted, picked off. And that was the last thing the Comets needed. That one was picked off by number 82, Dakota Loop, and he brings it all the way down inside the Amherst 10-yard line as we see a penalty flag fly. Probably going to be a late hit out of bounds. We'll wait for the official's call. There we go. Are they going to say holding on the return, or is that going to be defensive holding? It's an important distinction. And it looks like the Comets' defense is on the field, so I'm going to think that's holding during the return. So that'll back up the middies to the 15 of Amherst, but they'll take it off the interception there as Nick DeJesus dropped back and threw that one right to number 82, Dakota Loop. So that puts Dustin Crum and this powerful middies offense back on the field with a chance to really put this one out of reach early. 4:28 to go in the first half. The middies off the benefit of the Dakota Loop interception at the Comets 15. Here's Crum back to throw, looking to the end zone to the right side. Got a man there. That's Redwood, and he's going to be brought down at about the 2-yard line by Corin Brillon. So Dante Redwood with the catch. Has the middies knocking on the door again. First down and goal at the 2-yard line. Well, let's see what they have up their sleeve here as we close in on the 4-minute mark to go here in the first half. Quick moving first half. There's Crum going to hand it off to Zupancic, and he's going to go in for the touchdown. That's going to make it 19-0 Midview. Brett Zupancic with a 2-yard touchdown run. And the middies capitalize on the interception. And a quick 2-play drive puts them in the end zone, and if Hirschfelder can put through the extra point, that's going to give them a 20-point lead, and the Comets are going to be in deep trouble. So Bolin will hold. Here's the snap. It's down, up, and good. That makes the score Midview 20, the Comets nothing. And the Comets need to get something together and quick here. This game's going to get away from them in a hurry. And you certainly can't give that Midview offense chances like that. If you're making them work on a 15-yard field, they're going to score on you pretty much every time, I would say. So the Comets will wind it up again on offense here after the kickoff, and we'll see if they can get something together. There's a lot of promise after last week's opening week win. And a lot of the players think that this team can turn it around from last year. So Hirschfelder will kick it off. Brilland, Andrea, and Perkins back to receive for Amherst. .357 to go in the first half. The Comets down by 20. As the middies capitalize on the DeJesus interception to Dakota Loop. And Brett Zupancic pushes it in from the 2-yard line. There's the kick, and that one's going to go just inside the pylon and be a touchback. So that'll put the ball to 20, and that's where the Comets will start with 3:57 to go. But talking about the team going into this season, a lot of the players with a very positive attitude towards things. They talked to some of the seniors and some of the other players, and some of the quotes, like Nathan Blair says, I think this season will be better because we have a new coach that brings excitement to this team. Tim DeFranco, I believe this is the year the Amherst Comets will perform the best they have in some years. So a lot of optimism with the Comets coming into this season after that 1-9 campaign last year. And it's good to see the optimism, and they just need to translate some of that onto the field here. Not out of this one yet, but as De Jesus fakes a handoff, and he's going to keep it and get up the middle for about 2. They're going to give him a yard on that, so that'll make it 2nd down and 9. .330 to go here in the first half. Comets with a big hill to climb here. They are down 20. Here's De Jesus back to throw. Looks to his right. He's going to keep it and go up the middle. He's going to get pretty good yardage before he's brought down. Let's see who got in there for the tackle for the middies. And that was Zach Nash with the tackle. So we hit the 3-minute mark to go here in the first half. We will have the bands at halftime. And looks like both bands not doing the band outfit tonight, all in t-shirts, and it's not the worst idea. 3rd down and 5. DeAndrea in motion. De Jesus is going to roll to his left, looking to throw, and he's in trouble. He's going to be sacked. So De Jesus is sacked on the play. Looks like Brett Sapancic and a couple other middies got in there to bring him down. And that's going to be a midi timeout. So with 2:28 to go here in the first half, the Comets down 20. You're watching Comets football on Amherst City Cable. We'll be right back.
Your home for Comets football, Amherst City Cable.
All right, you ready for some baseball trivia?
Let's do it.
What year produced the most no-hit games in the big leagues?
7 no-hitters in 1990.
Wow, that's right. Now a question that's not trivial. How many children will witness bullying this year?
Huh.
The answer? 3 out of 4.
75%?
That's
Wow.
right. How many of them will say something?
Kids want to help, but don't know how. Teach them how to stop bullying and be more than a bystander at stopbullying.gov.
Adopting a new pet is a rewarding experience. And Shelter Pets make super pets. Your new best friend will steal your heart, bring you happiness.
Okay, welcome back. Comets going to punt the ball away. End over end punt. Going to take a nice high bounce, and wow, I'm surprised that somebody grabbed that, but it looks like Redwood's going to try to do something with it. And Redwood is going to take this one to the house. Touchdown, Midview. Dante Redwood runs into the middle of a pack of Amherst Comets, grabs the ball off that high bounce, and returns it 52 yards for another Midview touchdown. And that might just be the nail in the coffin. I thought it was kind of a questionable decision by Dante Redwood to grab that one, but he made it look like a brilliant decision as he takes it all the way back to score. And the Comets are up against it now. Hirschfelder in to try the extra point out of the hole to Bolin. 2:12 to go here, and Midview with this point after could be up by 27. And that is the case. So Dante Redwood with a 52-yard punt return for a touchdown puts the Middies up by 27 here in the first half. And the Comets need to answer, and they need to answer fast. This one is getting away from them quickly. And the Midview offense is good as advertised. They've had no trouble moving the ball, and frankly, this score could be a lot worse than it is. Midview shot themselves in the foot a couple of times with the Tyler Harris interception and a missed field goal. And you can start to see the body language of the Comets changing a little bit out there. But they got to keep their heads up and just keep playing football here. Anything can happen. There's a lot of football to be played yet. So 2:12 to go in the first half, and Midview has capitalized on a interception and a 52-yard punt return to put the hammer down and start running away from the Comets in this one. So Colby Hirschfelder will kick it away. And that one's going to go to DeAndrea, and he's going to let it go out of bounds. That's going to be a penalty, so that will bring the ball out. Give the Comets pretty good starting field position here for what is most likely to be their last drive of the first half. It's been all Midview so far. Dustin Crum opened the scoring with a 1-yard touchdown run back in the first. Then it was Crum to Mahone, 17-yard touchdown pass. That made it 13-0. Brett Sapancic with a 2-yard touchdown run after the Middies had a short field off the Comets interception. And then Dante Redwood with a 52-yard punt return for a touchdown to make it 27-0. Here's the Hayes who's going to roll right. Looking for a man, got DeAndrea wide open. Did he catch it? He sure did. That's going to be a first down Comets. That will stop the clock. Puts the Comets at midfield with 2:05 to go here in the first half. As we hear the soothing tones of Ozzy Osbourne's Crazy Train to get the team fired up. 1:55 to go here in the first half. And that's going to be a handoff. Cotterill going to go around the left side. Got a little bit of room to work with. And he'll pick up around 4 before he is brought down. Dante Redwood doing it all tonight. He's caught a couple passes, has a 52-yard TD return for a touchdown, and he just made the tackle on that play. 1:33 to go in the half. Comets trying to get on the board. Here's the Jesus back to throw again. Looking to his right. He's in trouble. Gets away. Rolling right. Going to throw it. Got DeAndrea there, and that's going to be caught. Flag on the play. We might have a late hit on the quarterback. So that's going to stop the clock. Let's see what the flag is. Probably going to be a roughing the passer. DeAndrea with the catch. And they're going to call targeting. Now, in the NCAA football rule book, targeting is an automatic expulsion from the game, but I didn't hear that here, but that's the penalty. So it's going to be a 15-yard penalty, and that's going to put the Comets in good field position here. All right, so that puts the Comets in good shape. They are inside the Midview 30. 1st and 10, 1:14 to go in the half. Can they get on the board? They'll get the ball first to start the second half, too. So here's the Jesus back to throw, rolling to his right again. And he's going to be sacked this time. Kyle Troutman gets in there with the sack. And that's going to be a timeout, Comets. 1:06 to go in the first half. Comets on the move, but they trail 27-0. You're watching Comets football on Amherst City Cable. We'll be right back.
Your home for Comets football, Amherst City Cable.
All right, you ready for some baseball trivia?
Let's do it.
What year produced the most no-hit games in the big leagues?
7 no-hitters in 1990.
Wow, that's right. Now a question that's not trivial. How many children will witness bullying this year?
Huh.
The answer? 3 out of 4.
75%?
That's
Wow.
right. How many of them will say something?
Kids want to help, but don't know how. Teach them how to stop bullying and be more than a bystander at stopbullying.gov.
Serving Amherst and Amherst Township, your hometown television station, Amherst City Cable.
Welcome back. Comets looking at a 2nd and 15 after the sack. 1:06 to go here in the half. They trail by 27. Here's the Jesus back to throw. Looking to his left this time. Going to go long. Intended for DeAndrea, but that's going to be well over everybody, and that'll just make it 3rd down and long. So a promising drive derailed by the sack as Kyle Troutman got in to bring down Nick DeJesus and put the Comets into a long yardage situation. Now it's 3rd and 15 from the Midview 34-yard line. Here's DeJesus going to throw again, rolling to his left, trying to find some time, and he's going to be hit pretty hard as he tries to get back to the original line of scrimmage. That's about it, and he's probably a yard short of even that. Comets will take another timeout. We'll take it too. Your score is 27-0. Midview leads this one. We'll finish up the first half right after this. You're watching Comets football on Amherst City Cable.
Your home for Comets football, Amherst City Cable.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Our town, our TV. Amherst City Cable.
Welcome back. The Comets like to go for it on 4th and 12. Here's DeJesus back to throw, looking to his right this time. And that one is going to be intercepted. Looks like Dante Redwood managed to keep 1 foot in bounds. So the Comets' drive ends in a turnover. And we'll see if Midview tries to put any more points on the board, or if they're just happy to run out the clock and go into the locker room at halftime with a 27-point lead. I got to think they're just going to kill the clock here. Stay tuned for the bands coming up at halftime. And that's exactly what they're going to do as the middies go into a kill the clock formation. Crum's going to kneel down. 40 seconds to go here in the half. Probably have to get off one more play. Yeah, this is going to be the last play of the first half. So, with the first half in the books, your score is the Midview Middies 27, the hometown Amherst Comets 0. We've got the bands coming up. It's halftime here at Amherst Memorial Field. You're watching Comets football on Amherst City Cable.
Your home for Comets football, Amherst City Cable.
All right, you ready for some baseball trivia?
Let's do it.
What year produced the most no-hit games in the big leagues?
7 no-hitters in 1990.
Wow, that's right. Now a question that's not trivial. How many children will witness bullying this year?
Huh.
The answer? 3 out of 4.
75%?
That's
Wow.
right. How many of them will say something?
Kids want to help, but don't know how. Teach them how to stop bullying and be more than a bystander at stopbullying.gov.